Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Kaladesh friendly draft league. And wow, open Nissa. Well, if you like the content on this channel, please subscribe and like the video, and you can check out our Aether Revolt reviews of the spoilers. We're up to part 2, part 3 will be coming soon. Alright, well, I'm going to try and see if I can't do something weird again today. I'm going to try and stay away from what I always like to do, and we'll see if we can't do something a little more original for you guys, because I know a lot of you like originality and creative weird things. So what all does Nissa do? I'm going to take her, of course, but untap a land, and it's 5/5 until your next turn. It's got haste. That's awesome. Turn a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, and then emblem. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. I don't think she's as busted as some of the Planeswalkers, but she's cool. No doubt about it. Alright. What's the best follow-up pick here? Immediately I'm looking at Operative. It's just a very strong card. Ornamental Courage is certainly enough weaker than Operative. There's not a good white or blue card in here. I mean, there's Concealed Courtyard, which seems a little bit unnecessary at this point. I mean, I can and do some crazy, at least 3-color things. Heart says take the Operative. Not just because it's black, but because it's such a good common. I'm going to take the Operative. Okay. Well, we have a tune. A reason to take a tune would be it gives you energy, which is good for green, but lets you play 3-color. Also, possibly lets you play less lands in your deck. There's a Toolcraft Exemplar in here, which is okay for beatdown. But we also want to be in green for Nissa. Like, I don't want to pick Nissa and not play her. That would be sad. Lawless Broker's playable, but I guess we'll go with Tune. We'll go for some crazy 3-color shenanigans. Alright, Wildest Dreams is actually a good card, I think. I like it. It's a good mana sink. There's a Ballista Charger, Appetite for the Unnatural, Revoke Privileges, Tidy Conclusion. I think I'm going to go Wildest Dreams. This card's pretty excellent, I think. Get my Nissa back. I'd like that. Alright. Alright, well, Blossoming Defense is pretty fantastic, so I think I want to take that over the Lookout and over the Sky Skiff, both of which I also like. There's also a Hazardous Conditions. Board wipe. Why is it so expensive? Multicolor, 4 mana, uncommon, sorcery, and it doesn't even hit everything on the board. I mean, granted, you can kind of design around it. Just give all your guys counters. But I don't get it. Alright. Blossoming Defense it is. Well, Creeping Mold's playable, but not exactly what I'm looking for. There's still a few people that say I don't give Fretwork Colony enough credit. But definitely not what we're looking for this deck. We're not a beatdown deck, so... Or at least I don't think we are. I don't like this. I mean, I like creative things, but I don't like things that give my opponents benefits. Not really anything standing out to me here. I guess we'll take this, the Puzzle Knot. I mean, I guess we already have an Operative. I don't need a Creeping Mold. And Operative and Puzzle Knot really do love each other, so alright. Daredevil. Now, there's a strong card. Ooh, in the same pack as the Prism. Now it gets kind of difficult, because I still kind of want to do some crazy multicolor shenanigans. I think we'll take the Prism, actually. I think Daredevil is a fantastic card, but we're going to take Prism. This is a late Prism, too. And we're going to try and see if we can splash some multicolor uncommon cards, or commons too, I guess. All right. Bruiser is just a nice 2-drop to have. Doesn't matter that's an aggressive card because it can still get in there early or trade with relevant things mid to late. Although it doesn't enter tapped, so it's not an immediate blocker, but still, we're going to take the Bruiser. All aboard the Ardar Express. I guess we'll take the Edgecrafter here. Yeah, Edgecrafter's good. I'm fine with that. That seems fine. Ooh, what? It's the latest thriving grub I think I've ever seen. All right, we have a Make Obsolete. Not bad. It might actually be better than the Courage. But actually, I'm not sure on that. We're going to take it, though. Can kill things. Can at least be a good sideboard card. Certainly can be a good sideboard card. All right, we're just going to take the green card from here. Harrier's not worth splashing. None of these cards are worth splashing, and I'm not going to play Commencement, but I like taking all the green I can. None of these cards really matter. I guess I'll take a Blade Master. It's the best of the 3, or the 4, I think. All right, Fortuitous Find. I mean, considering we already have Wildest Dreams, this seems unnecessary. Second to last pick, Fretwork Colony. Well, no love for the colony, I guess. All right, Midnight Oil is definitely good, but I probably just want the Thriving Rhino. Could splash a Sky Whaler shot. Could splash the Gearsmith, I guess, pretty easily, huh? Maybe that's better. I did want to splash some uncommons. What did I take second pick again? Oh, yeah, Operative. Well, I took it over the land that would have been able to fix this for this, but we already have Prism and Attune, so all right. We'll take the Gearsmith. Brings back things. It's a creature. I think Rhino's better, but we're going for an interesting deck at the moment. Maybe we can wheel the Midnight Oil. I actually like Midnight Oil, but we have pretty good card advantage already, to tell the truth. We've already got Puzzle Knot and Wildest Dreams. All right, we'll take the Gearsmith. We'll splash for it. Try to. All right, well, past a Freighter. I don't care if we're not beat down. We're going to take Freighter. So we're taking Freighter over Operative and Enthusiast, both of which are good. But Freighter kills people. So we've got another Daredevil, another Operative. Wow. I might just want another Operative. It feels like it's better for the deck. Daredevil's pretty great. How many artifacts do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have 3. I mean, we still certainly have time to find more, but Operative is just so premium. I think Operative might just be better than Daredevil. Just love the Death Touch. So we can take the Lookout, which is very good, of course. There's a Tiger in here, a Puzzle Knot, a Handicraft. Handicraft's pretty good. Night Marker Lookout's more of an aggressive card. Handicraft might be a little bit more in line with what we're trying to do, I guess. If you can live long enough. I mean, Lookout would be fine for us too. It's just... There's a Scrutiny too, which I guess is okay. I think we actually need more creatures now that I'm looking at it. We have 14 cards, but I guess Nissa kind of counts as a creature too. And so does Freighter. I don't know. I'm going to take Lookout. I've just had too much success with it to pass it. All right. Well, there's Virtuoso, but that's a hard splash even for us. So probably just take the Underhanded Design. Although at this point we definitely need more. We need more artifacts if we want to make this work. So, all right. We're on the hunt, looking for artifacts. Okay. Well. Another Puzzle Knot seems fine. We could take the Skygate, the Whirler Maker. It's also an Appetite in here. But I think we'll take the Puzzle Knot. More card advantage. gives us more to do with our bruiser and operatives. All right. Plus we need underhanded design to do something for us. That's a late brawler. Jeez. Reservoir, probably not going to happen. I guess I could just take the monitor as the 3-drop 3-2. I'm not playing anything else in here. And technically off of Prism, I can give it Menace. Yeah, that actually is going to work okay. So we can take a third puzzle knot. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. Do they start to get excessive? Maybe. Otherwise, I could take an Ornamental Courage. We're up to like 10 creatures, but I still really don't want to play the colony in here. Even though I can. We're still kind of needing more artifacts, aren't we? We're up to 5. All right, I'm going to take another artifact over the Ornamental Courage. All right, I guess I can take a Scavenger. I don't really need it, but just in case. All right, well, Pillar Bug's pretty perfect for what we're trying to do. It's an artifact that we can activate. Ooh, Courage and Strike. I think I actually like Strike more. I know it feels like I'm not valuing Courage enough, but I know Courage is good. It's just Subtle Strike is also very good, and I think it is better. All right, well, I'd like to splash more because we have Prism and Attune. Attune with no energy sinks. So, yeah. Still looking, still on the hunt. All right, take another artifact that I don't think we need. Those cards aren't worth splashing. So, I'd like to see some more cards we can splash to make this Prism and Attune look better. Prefer to not play the Scavenger. Prefer to not play the Colony. I guess everything else is okay. Even Lookout's a little bit questionable. Alright. I don't think we need it, but we'll take it. Yeah, Lookout's a little bit questionable in here. Alright, I guess we can take a Mind Rot. Don't think we need it. So, we've got a whole pack to find some... we're actually pretty light in green, aren't we? Well, that's alright. Last pick, Cathartic Reunion. Well, sorry. Not in red unless we find something worth splashing. So... Yep. Just waiting. Oh my god, Smuggler's Copter. It's actually the first time I've opened it in however many drafts I've done. So how cool is that? It's also a Chief of the Foundry in here, which probably be the next pick, which is quite far away. Hey, Night Marker Lookout just got a lot better. That's the good news. Yeah, we're going to take the Copter, obviously, and presumably wheel something good. Either it be like a Wanderer, probably a Wanderer, and hopefully... Probably a Wanderer and a Pillar Bug, actually. And it would be cool if we could get the Screecher of the squad, but not holding my breath. All right, wow, Snare Thopter, too. This card is so good. I mean, there is a tidy conclusion in here, but Thopter's a little bit too much of what we're doing, right? We've got the Operatives, we have the... I think we're actually a 17-land deck, too. I mean, granted, we have practically no removal in here. We have an Underhanded Design, a Subtle Strike, and a Blossoming Defense, and a Make Obsolete. Actually, that's not that bad. I'm going to take the Thopter. This card is just very good. Just a real game winner. Scavenger can go. Well, we're actually looking aggressive enough at this point where I might try out the Colony. Just trying to lower the curve of this deck. Arborback Stomper, yeah. I love Arborback Stomper. It's a great card. I'm not going to splash Insidious Will. We got last pick Colony in pack 1, so there's no need to pick it here. Not splashing Artisan. Probably don't need Rats. Yeah, Stomper all day, baby. Stomper all day. Yeah, Stomper is great. So really, how many creatures are we running? I guess Nissa kind of counts as one, and Freighter kind of counts as like half of one, so does Copter. So we really have like 12 creatures right now. Still not enough. But we're doing much better on the artifact count. I don't know if we'll play the Wildest Dream now. We're kind of looking aggressive enough where I don't need the late game value of Wildest Dreams. We'll see. I mean, then again, paying 3 mana to get back Copter. Yeah, I probably need to play it, don't I? I mean, I guess like Weldfast Monitor. Well, Harness Lightning might be worth the splash. Although we could take another look out. And there's also Wild Wanderer. There's so many good cards in here. I probably take Thriving Rhino just because the card is so good. It doesn't even matter that the only other energy card we have is attuned with Aether. With Ether, I keep saying Aether, but I looked it up and I guess it's just Ether. So yeah, we probably just take Rhino and cut, maybe make obsolete. We don't have to cut our artifacts just yet. Alright, well, Hunt the Weak seems very good in here. It's also an Ornamental Courage, 1 mana trick, but we actually have some pretty good bodies for Hunt the Weak. And, yeah, I mean, not a ton of crazy ones, I guess. Just basically Rhino, Gearsmith, Stomper, Edgecrafter. I mean, we have a few. It can be good enough on the operative, too, depending. Alright, we'll take the Hunt. Well, we're in that kind of cool position where we have too many good cards. Always my favorite problem. Alright, got a Courage anyway. I just can't avoid Courage. Alright, so we'll take it. Now, probably find a way to play it. Well, there is a Wispweaver Angel. Can I go that crazy and splash for it? Seems pretty crazy. I mean, we have Attune, we have Prophetic Prism, but do we have good blink targets? We don't even have really good blink targets from what I'm seeing, right? A Gearsmith's a great one. A Stomper's a great one. Edgecrafter's a great one. So we have 3, but the rest are like whatever. Probably not worth double white for that. Maybe I just want the Aetherborn here, actually. We don't have to be beat down. Maybe I want the Construct, though. More artifacts. Alright. Alright, we'll take the Construct. Alright, well, I get the same pick. Maybe now I'll take the Aetherborn for diversity's sake, but I really don't need another 5-drop. I mean, granted, I don't really need a Construct either. Pioneer and Hawk aren't worth the splash. I don't know if I need an Aetherborn, though. Like, we have enough fat, right? Nissa, Stomper, Edgecrafter. Alright, we're taking the Construct. And you get a Pillar Bug back, too. Could take the Wild Wanderer. Lets us splash for the Gearsmith even easier, but I'm really not worried about Gearsmith at this point. I'd rather just play all the artifacts. Just basically make sure that our operatives are always fantastic. We have to make so many cuts. I don't even know what to cut at this point. I mean, our curve is low enough where... Alright, I guess we take Mastodon. And I can activate the ability. There is an impeccable timing in here, but I'm probably not going to play all 3 Puzzle Knots, actually. That would make sense. We can pretty easily cut some creatures from here, too, even though it's a low creature count. When you have enough card draw, you can do it. I'm not sure if we're going to do Wildest Dreams. I'm still sort of on the fence about that. I guess since I didn't get any artifact removal, I could take the Creeping Mold. I don't think we're going to play Torch Gauntlet, even though I like it. I guess it's good with the Pillar Bugs. It just seems kind of unnecessary in this deck. We're already looking for other cuts. All right, we'll take the Sage, but I don't think it's happening. Okay. Well, cool. We got some good cards. Got a great pool. Granted, I didn't stray from Jund, but I guess we are splashing, so that's a little bit of a stray. Let's check this out. So I think we want to be 17 lands, I think. I don't think we need 3 puzzle nuts, first and foremost. I don't think we need Wildest Dreams. We have so many bombs, though. It's probably worth bringing back. I mean, the only reason we're playing Lookout is because I have a Copter and a Freighter. I have basically, like, the 2 best vehicles in the game with a Lookout. I mean, turn 1 Lookout, turn 2 Copter. It's pretty good. I mean, you can't attack with the Copter right away, but that's quick. It is very quick. I think our weakest creatures are probably like the Monitor because we just don't need to activate the Menace on it. And I guess I'd rather just have a 2-drop Construct and Scry, since our average Scry is probably, I'm presuming our average Scry is better than our opponents because we have Copter, which is probably the strongest card in the set, maybe, possibly. And we have Freighter and we have Nissa, so I think our Scries are likely going to be better than our opponents. I think we can cut the Mastodon probably too. Like, it's just another kind of unnecessary thing. I'm not sure if I can get away with 16 lands in here. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I guess, I might cut the Courage. I know I had the long talk about it, but we already have Defense, Design, Strike, and Hunt the Weak, which all I think are better than Courage. Might be debatable, but I still have to make some cuts, so Courage to me kind of seems like the one to cut. I'm not actually... How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is a good artifact count. So I'd prefer to not cut any more artifacts, if possible. Which means I should probably cut... Maybe the Edgecrafter can go. That brings us down to 12, like 13, 14 creatures if you include Nissa. Actually, that's just fine. Maybe I can get away with 16 lands with a Tune and a Prism. Prism doesn't ramp, neither does a Tune, but a Tune is kind of like a land card. And I just need to run 1 Plains for the Gearsmith. Alright, let's cut the Edgecrafter, which I guess also counts as an artifact card. But this way our curve is reasonable to run 16 lands, I think. Yeah, like just 2 drops for days. We still get rewarded for Flood with like Wildest Dreams. And the only reason I'm running Wildest Dreams anyway is kind of like a 3-drop. Bring back your Copter, which does seem worth it. Yeah, this is very good. We are a bit color intensive in green, but we're so colorless heavy. I think this should be fine. So we want 1 Plains, and then they say 8/7. I think that is actually right. We need the double green. We have the Prism, so really it's like 9/8/2. All right, cool. I like it. Good deck. Got to finally draft Smuggler's Copter, which is cool. And we really have like 14 creatures if you count Copter and Freighter as half a creature and Nissa as a creature, which you should count Nissa as a creature. It's a 5-drop 5/5, right? Sort of. Yeah. Cool. I like it. We'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1.